have a very good reason for believing in karma as strongly as I do. And if Kathy was as wise of a woman as she claims to be, she would also believe and start backtracking quite a bit and trying to clean her karma. So here's the story. When I was a kid, I was at my grandmother's a lot of the time, and so I had a toy box at my grandmother's. There was always arguments between me and my cousins when they came down. There were toys that they wanted to take with them. You know, that very first interview y'all did with Sarah, she was talking about my Legos and how she wanted my Legos, and I didn't want to give her my Legos, even as an adult. Well, she liked the Legos. Her sister Angela liked Raggedy Andy. We had a great big Raggedy Andy. It was handmade by some woman Mima used to go see at the flea market. She would hand make these dolls. And it was giant. It was about 3 foot tall. You know, a child holding it, it would be the same size. And all the kids loved Raggedy Andy. All of us did. And they often wanted to take him back to Georgia with them. And they'd say, well, we'll bring him back. And Mima would say, no, he lives here. He's Mary's. So they would have to leave him. Once we got older, they decided that it didn't matter what was Mary's anymore. They were going to have what they fucking wanted. And Angela wanted that Raggedy Andy. So as a full-grown woman, Angela stole Raggedy Andy from that toy box in the closet outside the shed. Smuggled it into the vehicle, took it home with them. Mima found out, obviously. When it was missing, she found out. She called and they told her that they had him. They put him up in the attic. A couple of months later, that attic caught on fire. The house burned down. Mima always believed that that house burning down was karma for them stealing that Raggedy Andy. Now, y'all might think that burning down an entire house for a stupid doll is a little overboard. But that's kind of how karma works. You know, something in the universe knew that that doll did not belong in that house and took care of it. For years, my grandmother would tell me this story to remind me why I should never steal. Because even if you don't get caught, you'll get caught. The universe evens things out. So Kathy lost an entire home, and Mima lost a doll that she really cared about. And then when Mima passed away, Kathy was in the hospital signing paperwork saying that she was my grandmother's caregiver. And because she had paperwork stating that she was the caregiver, she was able to change the inheritance. She was able to change things so that I didn't get anything at all, when originally my grandmother had left me very well taken care of. So she took all that money, and it wasn't enough for her. She wanted the money and she wanted my truth. So she came here to YouTube and started lying about me, denying that she knew my father was abusive, which is a garbage thing to do. Denying everything that she knew. And now look what you're at, Kathy. 4 people near you have died this year. 4. You know how many people have died around me this year? Not a one. Maybe you should start cleaning your fucking karma. 2 of your sisters died. And you're still bitching at me, making it everything my fault. 2 of the people that have been helping you abuse me here on YouTube have died. Your daughter was attacked. At what point do you start to understand that it might be the universe giving you back some of what you're putting out? It's weird that she said her daughter was attacked with a knife last year, because I was almost attacked with a knife last year. I don't know if y'all remember that. I made a video about it. I was on the subway, and I was exiting the subway with a group of ladies, And a man was coming down the escalator, and he saw me, and he locked eyes with me, and he started walking straight towards me. And he had a knife in his hand. And I realized something was off, and I stopped and turned. And I fiddled with my phone to get my camera on. And when I turned again, he realized that I was filming him, and he ran and jumped onto a subway car to not be filmed. And the ladies I was walking with stopped by the escalator and were watching, like they didn't understand what was happening. But now y'all tell me that Kathy's daughter was attacked with a knife last year around the same time. To me, that tells me that's karma. That's karma. The attack that was against me veered off and went to Kathy's daughter. And maybe that's just my schizophrenic, you know? I mean, Kathy believes that she can change the blood in her veins. So we both clearly have problems with the things we believe in. But no, I fully believe in karma. And I fully believe that the longer Kathy stays on here denying my truth and intentionally hurting me, the more pain the world is going to bring onto her. And there's nothing I can do about it. You know, I haven't cursed her. This is just unfortunate. If you're a piece of garbage, eventually it's all going to catch up to you.